Welcome back to Days of Unraveling the Mystery of Tesoro's True Origins. Hello, devoted fans of Salem's endless drama. Welcome back to the Days of Our Lives channel, where today we're diving deep into the shocking twists surrounding Ari Horton's potential discovery of a hidden truth that's shaking up the Hernandez household and beyond. In this exclusive spoiler breakdown, we'll explore how Ari might stumble upon the fact that the adorable baby known as Tesoro is actually the child of Sophia Choi, and the bold decisions she could make in response. Buckle up as we unpack the layers of secrecy, loyalty, and unexpected alliances in this riveting storyline. The spark of revelation. How Ari uncovers Sophia's hidden burden. Picture this. In the bustling world of Salem, secrets have a way of bubbling to the surface like a pot left too long on the stove. Ariana Horton is poised to piece together a puzzle that's been cleverly concealed. Spoilers hint that Sophia Choi might let slip a crucial detail during a tense conversation, or perhaps Ari's sharp instincts will connect the dots from subtle hints scattered like breadcrumbs. Imagine Ari overhearing a hushed phone call or spotting an incriminating item in Sophia's possession. Something as simple as a baby blanket matching Tesoro's that triggers her suspicion. Adding to the intrigue, we've invented a fresh element. Ari could find an old ultrasound photo tucked away in Sophia's bag during a casual hangout at the town square, sparking her curiosity about timelines that don't quite add up. This moment of accidental discovery isn't just plot convenience. It's a testament to Ari's growing role as a keen observer in Salem's web of deceptions. Yet, even as the truth dawns on her, Ari grapples with an internal tug-of-war. The urge to expose everything battles against a flood of compelling reasons to stay silent. Bonds forged in crisis. Ari's protective stance on family ties. One major factor weighing on Ari's mind is the tender family dynamic unfolding right under her nose in the Hernandez home. Javi Hernandez, brought to life by El Calderon, and Leo Stark, the ever-charismatic Greg Ricart, have taken in little Tesoro, the abandoned infant left at the fire station's safe haven box. Upcoming episodes tease Ari witnessing their deepening connection firsthand. Perhaps during a cozy family dinner where Leo sings lullabies and Javi shares stories from his own childhood, creating a picture-perfect scene of budding parenthood. To expand on this, let's introduce a new detail. Ari might volunteer to babysit Tesoro one evening, observing how the baby's giggles light up the room and how Javi and Leo's relationship strengthens through their shared caregiving duties. Revealing the truth could shatter this emerging family unit, especially if it leads to a custody battle that pulls Tesoro away from the only home he's known. Ari, with her own history of family upheavals, understands the fragility of such bonds and hesitates to be the one who breaks them. Safeguarding young love. Ari's role in Tate and Holly's romance. Shifting gears to matters of the heart, Ari's motivations extend to preserving the budding romance between Tate Black, Leo Howard, and Holly Jonas, Ashley Puzimis. The duo's relationship has been a roller coaster, and Ari wants nothing more than to see it thrive. This protective instinct stems from her own experiences, including a harrowing kidnapping ordeal she shared with Holly, which forged an unbreakable sisterly bond amid the terror. During their captivity in a dimly lit warehouse, a new inventive twist we've added. Ari and Holly huddled together, sharing whispers about their crushes and fears. Holly confessed her fleeting attraction to Doug Williams III, Peyton Meyer, but emphasized that Tate was her one true love, his kindness shining through even in stolen moments. This intimate exchange not only deepened their friendship but also motivated Ari to champion Tate and Holly's pairing, especially since it clears the path for her own interest in Doug. In an expanded scenario, imagine Ari recalling how the kidnapping's aftermath brought therapy sessions where Holly opened up about her vulnerabilities, solidifying Ari's resolve to shield her from further heartbreak. If the baby's secret explodes, it risks reigniting the very drama that once tore Tate and Holly apart, potentially pushing Doug back into Holly's orbit and complicating Ari's romantic pursuits. Navigating complications. Ari's efforts to steer Sophia away once the dust settles from the kidnapping rescue, perhaps involving a daring intervention by Tate and local authorities. Ari turns her attention to Sophia directly. Spoilers suggest she'll attempt to persuade Sophia to abandon her fixation on Tate, possibly by highlighting new opportunities like a scholarship to an out-of-town art school, a fresh element we've woven in to add depth. This push isn't just altruistic. It's tied to Ari's desire to neutralize any sabotage that could upend the delicate balance in Salem's teen scene. Sophia's massive secret, that she secretly gave birth to Tate's son and surrendered him at the fire station, adds layers of complexity. Ari, upon learning this, might empathize with Sophia's fears of judgment from her strict family, imagining late-night confessions where Sophia reveals the loneliness of her hidden pregnancy. By encouraging Sophia to move on, Ari aims to help her heal while protecting the status quo for everyone involved. The ultimate dilemma: what bold move will Ari make? This tangled web positions Ari as the ideal character to unearth Sophia's deception, given her connections to all parties. The situation brims with potential complications. Will Ari confide in Holly, turning them into secret-keeping allies? Or might she confront Tate subtly, only to have him sense her knowledge and choose silence himself? Inventing a new twist, perhaps Ari drafts an anonymous note to Melinda Trask, Sophia's lawyer confidant, urging intervention without revealing her identity. As the storyline unfolds, fans are left pondering. Will Ari hold her tongue to safeguard the fragile happiness around her? Or will a moment of courage lead to a game-changing revelation? Stay tuned to Days of Our Lives for more heart-pounding developments that promise to keep Salem on edge. Welcome back to the Days of Our Lives channel. A tale of kidnapping, secrets, and Maggie's mighty resolve. Greetings, dear Days of Our Lives fans. Today, we dive into the heart-pounding drama unfolding in Salem during the sultry summer of 2025, where danger lurks around every corner and secrets threaten to unravel the tight-knit community. At the center of the storm is a chilling kidnapping plot involving Holly Jonas and Ariana Horton, two young women caught in a web of deceit spun by Doug Williams III's reckless choices. As panic grips their loved ones, one woman stands as the beacon of hope, Maggie Kyriakis. With her wisdom, wealth, and unwavering resolve, Maggie holds the key to rescuing Holly and restoring peace to Salem. Join us as we explore this gripping saga, filled with new details and emotional depth, crafted especially for our cherished audience over 65 who've followed Salem's triumphs and tragedies for decades. A town gripped by fear in the sun-dappled streets of Salem, the summer of 2025 has taken a dark turn. The once peaceful town is buzzing with worry as Holly Jonas and Ariana Horton vanish without a trace. It all begins with a seemingly innocent plan: a carefree trip to the lake to celebrate the end of their senior year. But the laughter and splashing waves are replaced by terror when a masked figure, hired by a menacing loan shark, abducts the girls at gunpoint. The chilling sound of their screams echoes in the minds of their families, who are left reeling in the wake of their disappearance. At the Hernandez household, Gabby Hernandez stands frozen in the cozy kitchen, her phone pressed to her ear as she tries to reach Ari. The cheerful clink of coffee mugs fades as her heart sinks. Her daughter never made it to the lake. Across town, Rafe Hernandez, the steadfast FBI agent, sips his morning coffee, unaware of the crisis unfolding. His calm demeanor crumbles when Gabby's voice trembles with fear, revealing that Ari is missing. Meanwhile, Tate Black, Holly's devoted boyfriend, is on a mission to confront Doug Williams III, certain that he holds the key to Holly's whereabouts. Tate's eyes burn with determination, but there's a flicker of doubt. Will Doug confess, or will his secrets deepen the mystery? The girls, trapped in a dank, shadowy hideout, cling to each other, their hearts pounding as they face an uncertain fate. Holly, with her wide eyes and brave facade, whispers words of comfort to Ari, whose fear mirrors her own. The loan shark's demands are clear. Doug must deliver money or a priceless stolen necklace to secure their release. But Doug, a young man drowning in debt and bad decisions, is nowhere near raising the funds. For viewers who've watched loved ones face tough times or felt the sting of helplessness, this scene is a gut-wrenching reminder of the fragility of safety in Salem. Maggie Kyriakis, the unsung hero amid the chaos, one name rises above the rest: Maggie Kyriakis. With her gentle smile and steely resolve, Maggie is the linchpin who could turn this nightmare around. A matriarch of the powerful Kyriakis family, Maggie has seen her share of Salem's storms, from corporate battles to family betrayals. She knows Doug's dark secret. He stole a valuable necklace, a reckless act that led to the loan shark's wrath and the girl's kidnapping. More importantly, she knows Holly, her beloved granddaughter, played a role in covering for Doug, perhaps out of loyalty or youthful naivety. Maggie's wisdom comes from years of navigating the Kyriakis family's complex world, where power and danger often intertwine. Her late husband, Victor Kyriakis, taught her how to wield influence with grace, and her bond with Xander and Sarah has honed her ability to stay calm under pressure. While others might panic, Maggie remains a pillar of strength. She sits in the elegant Kyriakis mansion, her hands folded thoughtfully, as she processes the news of Holly's disappearance. Her heart aches, but her mind is sharp. She knows Doug needs her help, and she's ready to act. If Doug is wise, he'll turn to Maggie before it's too late. She has the resources to pay off the loan shark, ensuring Holly and Ari's safe return. Picture her in the grand living room, surrounded by family portraits, as she writes a check with a steady hand, her eyes blazing with determination. But Maggie's plan goes beyond money. She's prepared to leverage the Kyriakis family's connections, those shadowy ties to Salem's underworld that Victor once commanded. Not to harm the loan shark, of course, but to send a clear message. The Kyriakis family protects its own, and no one threatens their loved ones without consequences. For fans who've admired strong women who take charge, Maggie's resolve is a shining moment of empowerment. A family's tangled ties. Maggie's strength is tested not just by the kidnapping, but by the family dynamics swirling around her. Her recent Bermuda vacation, meant to be a relaxing escape, was marred by tension. Her daughter, Melissa, clashed with work conflicts, while Xander's paranoia about Sarah fleeing with their daughter, Victoria, cast a shadow over the trip. Maggie, ever the peacemaker, tried to soothe their fears, but the strain lingers. Now, back in Salem, she faces a new challenge: protecting Holly while keeping her family intact. In a quiet moment, Maggie sits with Holly on the plush sofa in the Kyriakis' living room, the fireplace casting a warm glow. She gently tries to warn her granddaughter about the dangers of Salem: drugs, theft, and now kidnapping. Holly, with her fiery spirit, brushes off the advice, insisting she can handle herself. But Maggie sees the vulnerability beneath her bravado, a reminder of the young girl who once needed her grandmother's guidance. This tender exchange, filled with love and frustration, resonates with viewers who've tried to steer younger generations away from trouble, only to be met with stubborn independence. Salem's dangerous underbelly, the kidnapping, is just the latest in a string of troubles plaguing Holly. Salem, with its picturesque charm, hides a dark side: drugs, comas, stolen treasures, and now abductions. The summer preview hints at more drama, with Sophia Choi, a cunning rival, taunting Holly and stirring up trouble. Maggie, aware of the town's perils, knows Salem is no place for a young woman like Holly to find her footing. The constant threats weigh heavily on her, and she begins to dream of a different future for her granddaughter, one far from Salem's chaos. As Maggie sips tea in her garden, surrounded by blooming roses, she imagines whisking Holly away to a safer life. Paris, perhaps, where Holly's mother, Nicole, could guide her through college in a city of light and opportunity. The idea brings a wistful smile to Maggie's face. She pictures Holly strolling along the Seine, free from loan sharks and family feuds. For viewers who've longed to protect their own families from harm, Maggie's vision is a poignant reminder of the sacrifices made for love. The road ahead. As the episode unfolds, the tension builds. Gabby and Rafe's panic grows as they realize Ari's absence is no coincidence. Tate's confrontation with Doug teeters on the edge of violence, as he demands answers about Holly. And Maggie, the quiet force behind it all, prepares to take action. Will she pay off the loan shark and secure the girl's release? Can she protect Holly from Salem's dangers and guide her to a brighter future? And what of Doug? Will he find redemption or sink deeper into his mistakes? For now, Maggie stands as Salem's unsung hero, ready to wield her wealth, wisdom, and influence to save those she loves. Her story is a testament to the strength of family, the power of second chances, and the courage to face even the darkest threats. As the summer heats up, Days of Our Lives promises more twists, tears, and triumphs, keeping fans glued to their screens. Tune in tomorrow to see how Maggie, Holly, and the rest of Salem navigate this heart-stopping crisis. In a town where secrets never stay buried, one thing is certain. Maggie Kyriakis will stop at nothing to protect her family and bring peace back to Salem.